how do we go about getting started?
I'm just going to send you a payment link for half of the money right now, and then the rest will be paid once you get the 30 appointments, okay? In this video, I'll be showing you a live sales call where I closed a 2.8K deal live with a contracting local business that does tree cutting. This is to show you that closing deals and closing clients in the thousands of dollars while being a complete stranger on the internet, not only is it possible, but it is very, very doable and systemizable. All you need is consistency, repetition, and learning the right systems. And of course, if you'd like me to work with you one-on-one to help you build and scale your agency with the right systems, the right team, I can do all of that for you. And it's completely risk-free, so if you don't sign any clients, you don't pay anything at all. If you're interested, click the link in the description to find out more. Back to the video.
I'm using people like online from Facebook, just the way I found y'all.
Yeah, no, I understand. No, I mean, how do they get you the leads? Like, how do they get you the leads?
I think it's through Facebook.
Yeah, and they don't like, because what we do, it's kind of different. We advertise on behalf of companies. So do they like run ads for you guys on your page, or do they find the leads themselves and they bring it to you?
No, they find the leads themselves. I think some customers say that
they receive a text message.
Oh, so they do it. I think what they do is, I think I know, I have an idea what they do. I think they text homeowners, right? Like they do cold outreach. Like
I think so.
Yeah. I understand.
Yeah, like yesterday, these are all the leads we got, like 31 leads.
Yeah.
And out of those 31 leads, how many answered? These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 13?
14, 15, 16, 17.
They all
Yeah.
for.
But these are for next week.
Okay.
These are
So about 13, we were able to get about 13 on schedule for Saturday to come give out some quotes.
And how much are they charging you per lead, by the way?
$60.
$6?
60.
$60. I mean, like a lead, because a lead is just a number. This is the thing that I told, like, that we work with. I always tell people with tree cutters, because we work with tree cutters all across the country, and it's like a lead is just a phone number. For me, that doesn't represent the value of a customer, because a customer is either, for me, either a closed job or an appointment that you book for the customer. This is how we work. Now let me ask you a question. When it comes to like how, okay, pretend that you're not with this service, correct? Like, walk me through what is your ideal service that you want, because I just want to understand what it is that you're kind of hoping to get, just to see how I can help.
Well,
we with the leads that I've been getting, and the customers that I do get a hold of and schedule, I have a really good closing rate.
Okay.
So I'm saying, okay, if they send me 30 leads and I can get at least a hold of like 80% of those customers, and the rest, and then it's on me if I close it or not.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
I'm getting the total opposite. I'm getting about only 20% of the people on the phone. And then out of that, I'm closing about 40%, 45% rate. My closing rate is. But they're charging me for every single lead that comes through.
Yeah. And how frustrating is this for you?
Very frustrating.
Yeah, I can imagine the amount of calls that you have to do and like following up, and it's like time wasters, which is why I kind of understand it. I get this a lot. So let me ask you a question. Like right now, how many jobs? Let's say without the service, how many jobs are you doing per week in your company, Ramirez?
I'm doing about 9 jobs.
9 jobs per week?
8 to 9 jobs a week.
Okay, yeah. And like right now, what is your goal with the company? Like, what is your current monthly revenue, and where would you like to take it, just to see like where we can come in?
My current, see, we're fairly new. We've probably been in business, or this company has been in business for about 5 weeks, 4 weeks. But we've been doing tree work for over 10 years. So
we know
only,
ups and downs.
only the name of the company. Okay, now since it's new and you're doing 9 jobs, what is like your short-term goal, like your short-term realistic goals, the goal that you want to get to, and what is like your long-term goal? Now, of course, I'm not going to tell me you're going to make $500,000 in 3 months. I'm telling you a realistic goal that you feel like you can achieve if you got service properly.
All right. I would like to be able to do at least 25,000 a month.
You want to be able to do $25,000 per month on revenue?
No. My bad. Hold on. I need 13. I need 17,000 a week. About 70,000 a month.
You're talking about 70,000 a month. And right now, where are you at currently?
I'm probably about half of that.
Around like 35. All right. So
Yeah.
you're around 35. And when it comes to your closing rates, right? Of course, I know that these guys are sending you leads, and you probably get, because people know you in your area. I would assume you've done this many times. Sometimes you have some repeat customers. Would that be fair to assume?
Yes.
Yeah, perfect. So these repeat customers, like your close rate is, you said 60%. Is that for everybody, or is it only for the people that come in through the leads that these guys send you?
Well, since
We're not out there. Like we just started, so I'd say 40. It's like 40% closing rate, and that is with the leads that come through.
So it's
Now,
40%.
we
And
We probably had about 4 customers that had came by and seen us work and got our business card and got an appointment, and those have been 100% closing rate.
yeah, and when it comes to, and let me ask you a question. When it comes to the appointment, so for you right now, the biggest bottleneck is not the close rate; it's the appointment. Would that be fair to say? It's like you just want
yeah,
appointments, yeah, qualified
correct.
appointments that are not wasters, that pick up the phone, that you can go and then from there you feel like you can handle the rest. Is that correct? Like, is that
That is, yeah, correct. Yeah.
okay? Okay, and is that something like right now, because from the way that you're working, and correct me if I'm wrong, but you seem like somebody who likes to get things done fast, correct? So
Yeah.
you're like, okay, so if this makes sense, is that something you'd be willing to implement?
Yes.
Okay, perfect. Listen, so let me just walk you through exactly how we do things, okay? So the way that we work, I think my assistant, she ran you through it. So we don't really, when we work with tree cutters, we don't really just give them leads. Of course, we will give you leads, we give you like a job. But the thing that we do primarily is we run ads on social media on behalf of your business. So what we do is, do you remember the ad that you saw?
Yeah.
That ad that you saw, we create similar ads to the ones that professionally edited. We create commercials for them. And then what we do is we advertise on behalf of the business. So let's say, for example, your business, people in your local area would see the ad, they would see your name, they would see you and your team talking, and then they would come to you. So we're not the ones that are like reaching out and just giving you leads, because this is something, especially since you are new, people will know who you are even more. So we would put a radius. Let's say you tell me that, Tarek, I want to work like around 35 miles or 40 miles around my area. Okay, no problem. We go to the ads manager, the ads that we set up. We put a 35-mile radius around it. And then those commercials that we create for you, they would be actually seen by everybody in the area. And the way that we work is very simple. When people see the ad, they're of course interested. We target them just like we target you, meaning you are a tree cutter. So you are our target audience. Is that correct? Because
Correct.
we are tree cutters. So we would run ads on behalf of your business. So we would be targeting homeowners that need tree cutting services. So it's the same technology as, when you're talking to a friend about a new shoe, and then you see an ad that has like a shoe in it, the same thing. We target people who have digital footprints that expressed online any like will of wanting to get a tree cutting job, then the ad is being pumped in front of them. Now, those leads that we collect are way higher quality. Why? Because they're the ones coming to us and submitting their information. They want to request. And they see your business. So these are not leads that we'd be sharing with different tree cutters, or I'm going to send these numbers. Because what some of these guys do, and again, I'm not assuming, but they will sell you the same lead to another person. Because they're just numbers. I'll sell you and I'll sell you and I'll collect as much money. Why not? But these leads, they are leads that come through your Facebook, they come through your page, they come through your ad. So the leads are actually yours. And they're actually protected by privacy policy. Yeah, we have our company's privacy policy and Facebook's. So these leads come to you. Now, the thing is that the way that I like to quantify my success is not through leads, it's through appointments. So what we do is, once a lead comes in, we have an appointment setter that is, assigned to your business. They would receive a notification, they immediately would call, and then they would set up an appointment directly. So all you have to do is literally just show up to the job and get it done. So you would get a name, an address, phone number, what they need done, show up and do it. And that's how we quantify our success. I don't quantify it with the amount of leads, because a lead is worthless to me, right? A lead is worthless. If you tell me, if somebody says, I'll give you, for example, 100 tree cutters phone number, I have nothing to do with that. What I want is appointments like this. This is how I quantify my success as an agency, right? And I think that you want appointments too. Is that correct?
Correct.
Yeah. So just to walk through how this would look like, right? So we would put you in a WhatsApp group. Okay, we would run like the campaigns. We would put you in a WhatsApp group, and what we would do is going to be very simple. We will just send you like appointments every single day. Like as you can see here, Monday 11 a.m. is Stephanie, removal of dangerous tree. Friday, tree trimming, 6 or 7 trees trimmed. Thursday 2 p.m. Here's the address, name, phone number. Wednesday, name, etc. So when we call them on behalf of your business. So we call them and say, hey, this is your business name, you know, and then hey, like we just got your basically request to get, for example, 6 or 7 trees removed. How soon would you like to get this done? Is this something you're looking to do right now? Yeah, I'm looking. Okay, when would be the last time to come to the property to have a look? Okay, I'm free between this time, and then we just book the appointment, and that's literally it. So it will be Saturday, 10 a.m., 2 big trees cut down. So every single day you have appointments to show up to. That's very, very simple. And just to give you like this is Facebook paid advertising, right? So paid advertising, Ramirez, is what? It's basically you pay money in order to put your ads in front of people that don't know you, just commercials. But it's way more simple, way easier, and way more accessible to people than commercials on the net, which is why advertising is great, you know? So maybe for like every 1,000 people that see your ad, you would pay around $20 to $30 only. That's like way cheaper than handing out flyers. Imagine you'd have to hand out 1,000 flyers, how much time that would cost you, how much, how much printing those things. So I'm just going to send you on your email here some of like examples of the ads of what those commercials look like on behalf of your business. So these are commercials that we made for our clients, you know, and then we put them up on their Facebook pages ads, and that's how we collect. So I'm just going to send you like right now these videos forward. Can you just tell me your email? Is it Ron Ramirez, right? Ron Ramirez?
Yeah, Ran. You got your phone?
No, it's
Can you go get your tablet? I'm gonna give you the secretary's tablet, her email. That way we can see them on her tablet, so we don't have to exit out of it.
Okay. Yes, send me the email that I can send you the ads to.
Yeah, she's on her way to get the tablet.
So
Because the way I get the leads, I also get the name, phone number, and address, and then I get a brief description of what they want, but I gotta contact them and line up an appointment. Now, a question is, instead of getting leads every single day, can we choose, like, for example, can I say we only give leads on Thursdays from 5 to 7, or excuse me, on Tuesdays from 5 to 7, and on Saturdays from 8 in the morning till 12 midday. Does that work, or you think it's
how do you mean exactly? Can you maybe explain a bit better?
Like instead of having
appointments every single day, like throughout the day? Would it? Well, I think it would be better for me, or more convenient for me, to choose 2 days during the week that I can do appointments only, because the other days I would have to be working, and it'd be hard for me to.
like stop in the middle of the job and just
Yeah, I completely, I understand. So what we would do, right, is that usually when we work with clients, we have access to their availabilities. So we coordinate with every single client to know when are you free and when you are not free. Obviously, if you are not free, we would not send you an appointment. So you would tell us, hey, I can only do appointments this day, this day, this day. But you can also have to leave us some time so that your clients, when we call them, we tell them, hey, can we do this time or this time or this time? So that we can find like a middle ground so that they can actually get serviced. Does that make sense?
right.
Yeah.
Okay.
But essentially,
So
yeah. Yes.
So
Ramiro,
the
just
email-
one last thing that
The email that I have is
okay.
then tree@gmail.com.
gmail.com. So it's gonna have like 2 drive links. Google. So I just sent it. See if you receive this. Refresh your page. Refresh that thing. You should have received an email. It has 2 links, and those are like Google Drive links where you can see the ads that we run for our customers.
Hi. I'll call this later.
And along with my brother, Albert, we've been proudly serving South Jersey homeowners with top-notch tree cutting. As a family-owned business, we understand the importance of keeping your home safe, and that's why our team is fully licensed, insured, and available 24/7 for emergency calls. We specialize in residential service, and no job is too big or small. Plus, we're offering a limited time discount of $250 for new clients looking to protect their properties. Leave your details below, and let's keep your home safe one tree at a time.
Okay.
Yeah, so as you can see, you know, they're basically like ads for your business. So other than essentially other than getting leads, you also get recognition. So even if people see your ad, those ads are basically being seen maybe 25 by 25,000, 30,000 people in your area, you know, every single month approximately, and even more sometimes. So everybody will kind of like know who you are. They will see your ad even if they don't want to. So even if they don't become customers now, it's kind of like a slow builder to build, you know, to build kind of like brand recognition, and which is exactly what we do. Now, other than that, like I said, the appointments that we get you, okay, those are people where we book a specific time with them. So we would have access to your calendar. For example, the appointment setter that we have, tell them, hey, don't book at these times. These only book at these times. She calls the leads, hey, what times are available this week? They give us like different times, and then we choose the ones that fits your schedule. And then you just have to go directly. You don't have to, of course, you're going to call them, hey, I'm coming, but we have literally like, I think our cancellation rate is like less than 5%. Any person that we book, you just show up to their property because you tell them that, hey, we're going to send somebody down. It's not similar to us telling somebody, hey, I want this done, but then they forget who you are and then you have to call them back and then sell them from the beginning, because I think that's what's going on, correct?
Right.
Yeah. So this is exactly, is there anything that you want to clarify maybe? Just if you want me to explain something?
No, so far it's been good.
Yeah, now let me just walk you through like some of the results that we get. So currently, like our appointment booked to lead is around 50%, 50 to 60%. So let's say, for example, a month, if we get you, for example, 30 or 40 leads from Facebook, we typically convert around 50 to 60%. That's like our average across all of our clients, you know? And the average realistically that you would get with our starter package would be around 1 lead per day. So we're talking about 1 appointment booked every 2 days. All you have to do is just show up and close the deal. That's literally it. So if we're talking about a month, the first month, realistically, the lowest we're talking about would be around 15 appointments. 15 appointments that you show up to. And if you close 40% of those, we're talking about what is 40% of? We're talking about 7, yeah. We're talking about like 7 customers every single month. And like, why not even close more? Because those leads are hotter. Those leads actually, like, they're the ones who come to us. They're the ones who raise their hand, you know? They're not people that they get texted about something. So again, it's literally just something that works for everybody that we work with. We work with tree cutters all across the country. For example, here, let me just give you an example here. This client, you know, in Connecticut, you know, literally like the second lead that we got him, the second lead that we ever got him. Wait, let me just find it for you. It was a 30-acre. Wait, let me just find it for you. Yeah, look, the second lead that we got him. So we started working with him. We got him like a few appointments. Look at this. He has 30 acres of land, but wants to work to 2 at a time to control the costs. So we have like the name, the address, and then the phone number, and like we set up like a time, and then that's it. Like we just go and you Monday 11 a.m. So this is a 30-acre job. So you're not only gonna get small jobs of a person who wants trees, you're gonna get like huge projects as well that come in. Of course, they're gonna be less than the trees, but the point is what? The point is it gets seen by everybody around you. That's the most important part, is that it gets seen by everybody in your local area.
Okay.
So do you feel like this is something that could potentially work for you?
Yeah. What is the now the most important question would be, what is the rates? What are we talking about on the rates?
Yeah, so the rates, and this is the thing, is that what we do, you know, we don't sell leads, we sell appointments. This is what we do. So you would not be paying per lead, you would be paying per appointment. So we sell appointment packages.
Okay.
So there are 2 types of costs. There is the cost for what? The cost for the ads, which is the money that goes to Facebook in order to run the ads. That should be between $30 to $50 per day. This is what we recommend. Now that money is being spent to generate leads that we turn to appointments. So it's not money that gets deducted upfront. It's money that gets deducted gradually to show your ad to more people and to get leads every single day. So for example, by the first week of running ads, we would have spent maybe around $120. We probably got like 6 or 7 leads out of those. And out of the 6 or 7 leads, we already booked you 2 or 3 appointments. Does that make sense? So it's yeah. So that's like the ad spend part. So $30 to $50 per day. Now for us, we sell appointments, which means that somebody that you show up to and then you talk to the customer. That's what we sell. We have 2 packages, 2 main ones, the starter packages. We have a 20 appointments package, right? And then we have a 30 appointment package. We sell the appointment for 20. We sell it for $115 per appointment. And the $30 package, we sell it for $95 per appointment. That's what we do.
So $30 appointments at 90 what?
No, sorry. So I would sell you a package of 30 appointments. So you are showing up to 30. So we would book you 30 appointments, and the price for each appointment that you show up to is $95.
So $28.50 basically. $2,850.
$2,850, and you don't pay all of it. You pay half of it up front, and then once we finish the 30, then you pay the rest.
Okay. Now that's not including the Facebook marketing, right? The Facebook marketing is $50 on the high end for 30 days. You're looking at about $1,500.
Yeah, but that money is actually being like, so the way that, because this is something that to tree cutters, it's that it's not money that you put up front. It's money that gets gradually taken. So by the time that you spent $900, you would have already closed 1 job, and then that money you can reinvest into ads, right?
Right.
And of course, like, it's contractually guaranteed that the appointments that we send you are not just, it's appointments that you show up to and you speak to the owner and they show you like the trees and whatever. So you're paying for something that can actually bring you money. I'm not sending you to a property that someone says, oh, I'm just price shopping. No, we confirm with them on the phone that they would like to get this done. They're not just saying, oh, I'm kind of just looking to get a quote. I'm not going to count that for you as an appointment. What I count as an appointment is somebody saying, I want to get this job done.
Mm-hmm.
It's just someone saying, I want to get this job done. Please send someone over so that they can give us a quote to get the job done. This is what we consider an appointment. So anybody who's a time waster, anybody who, it doesn't count. It doesn't count. And if you told me, yeah, go on. Sorry.
And how do we go about getting started?
So in order to get started, it's very simple. We would book an onboarding call. Okay, we book an onboarding call. I'm just gonna get some information about your business, exactly like the range of service that you guys offer. What do you do better than your competition? I'm gonna gather this data so that we can create the ads. And on top of that, I'm also gonna give you access to a CRM where you can see all of the leads. Because trust me, another solution that we have is that we organize leads for people. Because right there, you're writing down everything on paper, but for us, it's gonna be something like centralized. Let me just show you like one of my clients here. So it would be, for example, all of the leads would be basically here. They would be organized. So you have new lead. These are all like names, phone numbers, emails, whatever. And then you have qualified lead, appointments booked, no shows, deals closed, etc. So instead of actually like you having to rely on writing down everything, you can have like a dashboard like this that we can set up for you that has all of your leads organized in one place and all of your team has access to it. So everything else is centralized. You can book appointments from it directly. You have every lead's contact detail on there directly. So you don't have to look for this guy, this guy, this guy. All of the appointments are written on every single lead, like in one place. So this is something additional that we add just to kind of like help organize like the mess that sometimes can happen when you have a lot of leads, a lot of people to follow up with, etc.
Okay.
Does that answer your question?
Yes.
Yeah, and of course, you know, Ramirez, like what we do is very simple, is that the appointments, I understand that it's the appointments that drive results for people. This is why like our entire model is based on that and not based on jobs. So if we bring you 30 and you close 40%, like how much revenue is that approximately?
It depends on the jobs. I mean, it just all depends. I mean, that my average job is probably 2,500 maybe.
So 25. So if we take like 40% of 2,500, 40% of 30 leads, that's what? 30 appointments. Sorry, that's what?
That is
20, 22.
no, it's 30 times well, all the appointments they're gonna be there, right? So we're closing
Yeah, the
About
appointments.
40%.
So
they'll close about 40%. That gives you about 12 customers times 2,000. It gives you about 24,000 in revenue a month.
yeah, and the investments would be, and then the investments would be 2850, and then you pay half of it like upfront, and then the other half once all of the appointments are done. So like you're not actually like putting up a lot of front just so that you can have like some room. Another thing, Ramirez, that I want to just mention is that this is actually just the way to start. Because the way that we do is once tree cutters that we work with start seeing results, we can always double the ad spend and then we can double the amount of appointments that we get you. So this is like a starter package just for you to kind of like see the results with your own eyes, to kind of close some deals, to kind of like get things going. Then once you see that, you tell me, hey, Tarek, let's double the ad spend, okay? For example, let's say you close 3 jobs. You take just $1,000 of those jobs. You take that money. Now we can get you double the appointments. Now you can hire more guys. Because this is literally the more money you spend on Facebook, if your ads are good, what happens? They show it to more people and more people and more people. It's literally
Right.
Okay.
pay to win. Okay, so you want to do this?
I think so, yeah. I do. I wanna try it at least for 2-3 months, see how that works. And if it's working good, like you said, I don't have a problem doubling it or tripling it as long as I'm seeing results. If I don't see results, then there's no point, But if I'm seeing results, definitely I don't mind investing in something where the results are coming through.
Yeah, perfect. Yeah, listen, when it comes to results, let me just explain to you how we work as an agency. For me, the money that I make up front, like I don't make any money up front essentially because I have a lot of cost that comes into the commercials, etc. The way that I make money is on the back end. It's when a customer stays with me for a long time. That's like where my real revenue is. So it is within my best interest to give you the best service, the best appointments, so that you can stay with me longer. And that's how I make money from my customers, Because if every single person just pays me upfront and then they leave, I'm not making a lot of money just because I have to pay the people, the editors that make the commercials, the shootings, the appointment setter that basically calls every single lead, etc. for you. So for me, my priority is keeping you happy, keeping you in the program so that you can get appointments and that you can grow as a business, because that's how my business model operates. It operates on a client staying with me for 1 or 2 years on the minimum, and we make 20 grand, 30 grand together. That's basically how we operate as a business. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it does. So now, are you the owner of this?
I am
this-
the owner.
Okay. Nice.
So
Nice.
it's not a salesperson trying just to tell you whatever, just to sell. I'm the owner. I'm in control of the entire operation. I would hook you up. I'd make sure that you're being serviced properly. And if there's any type of problem, you reach out to me. And anything that you have a problem with, we can get it fixed immediately. And hopefully there will be no problems.
Yeah, most of the time you'll be speaking to her because I'll be on the field most of the time.
Hello, what's your name? I'm Tarek. So yeah, man.
So-
Let's okay.
Yeah. So in order for us to go ahead. Yeah, go ahead.
I was just going to tell you that in order for us to just move forward, we just need to basically book the onboarding so we can actually, gather all the information, have access to your Facebook, Instagram, so we can start running the ads. And of course, we need also to get information about the services that you provide.
So you make a Facebook page?
No,
I don't.
I don't have a Facebook page for.
Okay, it's fine. We can create one for you. No problem.
Okay.
So we would set up. So we would create the Facebook page. Do you have an Instagram page or no?
No, I don't. I don't have one.
Yeah, it's fine. We'll create both for you, and then we'll give you access to it as the main admin. And basically, we'll create also an ad account where we can run the ads from, and then that's it. And then we are good to go. Usually, we get the first lead within 48 hours of launching the ads.
Okay. Now, I'll have to create an Instagram as well because I don't have an Instagram.
We'll do it for you, bro. Don't worry about it. We'll do it for you. and I'll give you the password.
Okay,
Yes.
but I mean, it's like a personal Instagram too, like, or I don't need an Instagram to be able to have this Instagram.
No, so the way that it works, it's different from Facebook. So on Facebook,
Oh,
you need
okay.
a personal profile, but on Instagram, you can create the Instagram page directly. Does that make sense?
Yes, yes.
All right. So okay. So let's the onboarding. Am I gonna do it with you, or what am I gonna?
He's gonna do everything else with her.
No problem.
Yeah. What kind of information do you need from Facebook?
So yeah, so we're gonna need, of course, the business phone number, the business name, some pictures and videos, like the logo, that type of stuff. So if she can just have that ready by the time that we do the onboarding, then we can set everything up for you guys.
Okay. All right. And distance, you said I'm gonna do from like one city. I'm gonna do like 30 minutes radius.
So yeah, so the way that it works on the ads manager is it's a mile. It's not. So we're talking about what, 30, 35 miles, 40 miles.
Oh yeah, 35 miles is good.
Yeah, that's the average that we use actually with all of the clients. So we can do 35 miles, and then I'm gonna have an appointment setter that's assigned to you. So she'll be working with. So the appointment setter should be the one that's booking the appointments for you, because she will have a notification on her phone whenever a new lead comes in. Whenever somebody submits their information, she's going to call them right away. Okay. Now, the job is only going to be just to basically like confirm. Like she'll only be confirming with them. So, for example, once the appointment setter says, "Hey, so we're going to send somebody by, for example, 3 o'clock on Friday," that they say, "Yes, we'll be expecting you." We'll just call and, "Hey, for example, we have somebody coming down in 30 minutes. Just please make sure that you're at the door," or whatever, and then that's it.
Okay, perfect. Sounds good. Then can you send, well, on that email, can you send that link so you and her can connect and complete all of this?
Yeah, just send me her number. I'll do it. Like, I'll do it with her. Just send me her number, and I'll.
What's her, what, can you write it down?
Yeah, I'm writing it down right now.
7, 4.
So can you repeat?
374. Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, Ramirez, in order for us to get started, I'm just going to send you a payment link for half of the money right now. And then the rest will be paid once you get the 30 appointments. Okay?
Okay, perfect.
All right, let me just send it to you right now.
Can you send all that to?
Yeah, I'll just send it to you via text. I think that's better. I'll just send it.
Oh, okay. To,
No, I'll send it to your.
can you send it to her? Because she's gonna be doing all of that.
She'll be the one doing the payments.
Yes.
Okay, I'll send it to her. Okay, perfect. So we said 2,850 for the 30 appointments times 2. That's 1,425. Then 25. Okay. Perfect. Sweet. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to see more content like this, please comment your thoughts, like the video, and subscribe. It truly helps the channel a lot. If you have any type of questions or queries about this whole agency thing, feel free to ask me on my Instagram, tarek.systems, or through the comment section down below. I'll be more than happy to help. I'll see you guys in the next one.